What a game of football that was. My God. My heart was like this throughout the game. Just like this. Because I don't want Ronaldo to go out now. And how do you even say it that Ronaldo went out without scoring a knockout goal? But then we got our knockout goal today. And finally, Roberto Martinez showed he is a tactical coach. I'm even applauding that substitution he did. Because when Croatia scored that goal, and he did a sub by removing Bruno Fernandes, Vintia, Neto, and Cancelo, they were all playing rubbish. Totally rubbish. I don't know how Fernandes came into this World Cup being arguably the best creator in the world and just thinking around the pitch. He did not play any good football today. The best chances of the game also fell to Bruno Fernandes, and he did not take it. 3 minutes. Portugal should have been ahead since 3 minutes. But let's leave that aside. You see, that tactical substitution, after he subbed them out, it went 4-4-2 with a midfield pairing of Bernardo Silva and João Neves. Then Gonzalo Ramos to come and exploit the spaces Ronaldo is creating since Bruno is not taking it. Then luckily, Portugal got the penalty and the midfield became exposed. So that means the sub became unnecessary. If you notice, for like 6 to 8 minutes before they subbed out Ronaldo, Croatia dominated the game. They even scored a goal that was ruled out as offside. Roberto Martinez needed to correct that midfield. That was really bold for him because removing Ronaldo in the magnitude of that kind of game, if it has turned out a different way, all of us will be criticizing Roberto Martinez like this and calling for his head that why will it sub out Ronaldo? Why will it sub out Ronaldo? But he needed to sub out Ronaldo to balance the midfield. And once he did, Portugal gained the midfield back. They gained control of the game back. They went 4-3-3, Ruben Neves, João Neves, and Bernardo Silva. Even though on paper it looks like a proactive midfield, but it became reactive with Rafael still holding the width. I know a lot of people will want to say, why did they not sub out Rafael? Because obviously he did not play good football. But the assist leading to the goal came from who? Rafael. The whole attacking strength of Portugal came from who? Rafael. He was holding the width. You see, him holding the width was very important for Portugal. Like very, very important for Portugal. So I'm actually applauding that tactical genius of Roberto Martinez. But let's leave that aside now. What is exactly the problem of this Portugal's midfield? Because a midfield of Vintia, Neves, and Bruno Fernandes should not be struggling like this. But they are struggling. They have possession, they dominate the territory, but there is no penetration at all. Today, I can count the only verticality in the game was in the 3rd minute where Bruno Fernandes did not score that chance. That was the only verticality that can point into the game. The rest was just recycled possession, recycled possession. The thing is, they are facing a low block. So they are struggling to create. Now their next game is Spain. Martinez needs to fix some things in this midfield. Does he bring Ruben Neves to the game and start Bernardo Silva too? Or does he stick with Bruno Fernandes and Vintia? If he actually stick with Bruno and Vintia, it actually favors Portugal because now they are going to be facing a team that wants to play football, a team that wants to hold possession as much as Portugal wants to hold possession. So that becomes a balanced game. Then that brings me to Ronaldo. How many of you screamed for that goal? Because me personally, I screamed for that goal like mad. Because that was Ronaldo's first knockout goal. Even if he's going out of this competition, at least we are going with our head high because we scored our knockout goal finally. We've been searching for that and we scored our knockout goal. How can you even think that Ronaldo is the problem of this team? Let us even drop sentiments. Let's drop sentiment aside. How can you, in your senses, think that Ronaldo is the problem of this team? See the goal that was ruled out to Ronaldo. How many people do you think we scored that kind of goal? At 41 years old, I still think he's the problem of this team. If Bruno, Vintia, and João Neves did not start turning up, then it is all hope is lost. Then Cancelo and Pedro Neto. I don't even know who is more worse between both of them, Cancelo and Neto. They were just thinking the pitch. And the replacement is not any better. Personally, I am very happy Portugal is still in this competition because you can see I'm a Portugal fan through and through. You're just looking at me like this. I'm not a Nigerian, no. I'm a Portuguese. You're just looking at me like this. We went to the knockout round. See you at the round of 16. Portugal versus Spain. We'll do a proper pre-match analysis for that later on. But right now, I am very happy Portugal is still in this competition.